In recent developments, tensions are simmering between Iran and the United States, a geopolitical dynamic that has been a focal point of international attention. At the heart of this tension is a reported consideration by Iranian military commanders to launch a preemptive strike on a joint U.S.-U.K. base located on Chagos Island in the Indian Ocean. This bold move seems to be a strategic calculation by Iran to deter potential military actions from President Donald Trump's administration. Experts suggest that while such threats from Iran may appear alarming, they often serve as strategic posturing. Behnam Bentaleblu, an Iran expert and senior fellow at the Foundation for Defense of Democracies, offers insight into this strategy. He highlights that deception and intimidation are often employed by regimes like Iran's to avoid direct confrontation, thereby maintaining their revolutionary foreign policies without contest. Although the threat of an attack on the Diego Garcia base has not been independently confirmed, specialists in Iranian security assert that Tehran possesses the capability to target U.S. strategic interests far beyond its borders. This is despite Iran's self-imposed ballistic missile range of approximately 1,200 miles. The Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps, IRGC, reportedly possesses medium-range ballistic missiles, such as the Khorramshahr-2, capable of striking targets up to 1,800 miles away. Additionally, the Khorramshahr-4 missile, also known as the K-bar missile, is believed to exceed these ranges, although its full capabilities have yet to be thoroughly tested. Iran's ingenuity in extending its reach is noteworthy. The regime has demonstrated a capacity for resourcefulness by converting merchant ships and oil tankers into warships, thereby increasing its long-range strike capabilities. This adaptability is crucial for a nation seeking to project power beyond its immediate geographic limitations. Furthermore, Iran might utilize foreign-procured container-launched cruise missiles from unconverted tankers or commercial vessels at sea, leveraging its relationships with nations like Russia and China to enhance its military arsenal. Additionally, Iran's ties with terrorist networks provide another avenue for extending its operational reach. By transferring missile capabilities to conflict zones like Yemen, Iran might be able to strike further into the Indian Ocean, thereby altering the strategic calculus for its adversaries. While the possibility of Iran employing these tactics is real, it is important to recognize that any aggressive move would render Iran's launch platforms vulnerable to counterattacks, especially at sea. This reality underscores the delicate balance Iran must maintain between projecting strength and risking significant retaliation. President Trump has escalated his rhetoric against Iran, warning of potential direct conflict if Iran continues its support for the Houthi group or persists with its nuclear ambitions. This aggressive stance has prompted Iran to file a complaint with the United Nations Security Council, condemning Trump's threats as reckless and a blatant violation of international law. Iran's UN ambassador, Amir Saeed Iravani, has issued a strong warning against any military adventurism by the United States or its allies, vowing swift and decisive responses to any acts of aggression. Despite the heightened tensions, this moment in history presents an opportunity for constructive diplomacy and dialogue. The international community, including key stakeholders from Europe and Asia, could play a pivotal role in mediating and de-escalating the situation. Encouragingly, there are avenues for constructive engagement that could lead to a peaceful resolution, emphasizing diplomacy over military confrontation. As we navigate these complex geopolitical waters, we invite you to share your thoughts and perspectives on these developments. How do you think the international community should respond to these tensions? What role can diplomacy play in preventing escalation? Let us know in the comments below. Before we wrap up, if you're finding this content insightful and want to stay updated with the latest news analysis, consider subscribing to our channel. Your engagement through likes and comments helps us continue to bring you comprehensive and balanced reporting. Thank you for being a part of our community. In conclusion, while the current situation between Iran and the United States is fraught with risk, there remains hope for a diplomatic breakthrough. By focusing on dialogue and cooperation, the international community can work towards a more stable and peaceful future, ensuring that the specter of conflict does not overshadow the potential for positive change and progress.